Hey y'all, let's do that again. Hey y'all, welcome to Akivia's Get the down. I'm sorry y'all, but he keeps jumping up here. He keeps knocking over my camera. Like, if only y'all knew how many Batman, stop. If only y'all knew how many times I had to reposition this camera. Happy Mental Health Monday, y'all.
Show up, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. Nigga.
Shy vibe.
Okay, so this Mental Health Monday, let's get straight to it. It's going to be about reprogramming the mindset. If you have depression, anxiety, or suicidal tendencies, yes, your girl has been through it all and has recently just had her breakthrough, meaning that I no longer suffer from depression. I may get sad or whatever, but I no longer suffer from that. I no longer take substances to do self-harm, and I no longer cut myself. Because when I said that your girl literally was mentally caged in, I was mentally and emotionally caged in to the point where I wanted to cause harm to myself, to the point where I did not love myself at all. I hated myself. Okay, and I hated feeling like that, and your girl would hate to have y'all feeling like that too. So when it comes to depression and anxiety and suicidal tendencies, when I got out of it and I did my breakthrough, meaning that I was looking at different resources to understand how can I stop this, because I did not want to take any medicine. Your girl was already taking pills. Like, I remember the first time that I had my suicidal tendency is when I took Advil. Like, it was like half of a bottle left. It was like about this much pills, y'all, in the thing. I took the whole entire bottle at the age of 14. I was 14 years old. Now, let me tell y'all this. After I did that, because I wanted to sedate my feelings, meaning like I wanted to soothe myself in a way, but that wasn't soothing. Just like with cutting yourself, I wanted to soothe, like ease my feelings, but at the end of the day, that's not soothing. That's not easing it. It actually is just putting it on a back burner, and it's just stand stilling my emotions. So I did not actually deal with them. Okay, I wasn't actually helping it. I was actually, like I just said, putting it on the back burner. So y'all, I remember that I used to hear about how cutting yourself helps. I don't know why I put quotation marks, but that's not the, anyways. I remember hearing about how cutting yourself could help you with your feelings. This came from Instagram. Okay, and this is where I'm going to get into it, where I say reprogramming the mindset. If you are in a world, right, let's say you grew up in a world where you're not exposed to certain things, you're not going to know about it unless you are exposed to it. And when you are exposed to it, that's when the thing gets programmed into your mind. Everyone that cuts themselves has had to heard it from someone, seen it somewhere. Because just think about it. If let's say you put a baby in this home, right? That baby was homeschooled. That baby never like watched TV, listen to music. That baby never has social media. That baby, if it's sad, it does the things that is around its environment. Say like the baby sees every time when mom's sad, she goes drink. She's drinking, right? Well, that baby is going to result to drinking when it's sad, because that's what it sees. It's being programmed. Me, I saw things and heard things off social media, which progressed me to want to try it out, because I am stuck in this standstill to the point where I don't know exactly what to do. I don't feel comfortable going to my peers per se, or the adults. So I'm looking for outlets, and that was one of the outlets that was presented to me. So I indulged in it. Just like Xannies, whenever I went to high school, I didn't know anything about Xannies before I went to high school, right? But once I got introduced to Xannies, I indulged in it because of my depression, because I wanted to, again, help my depression. That did not help my depression. If anything, it led me to want to overdose on Xannies. Okay? So, when it comes to reprogramming your mind, meaning what music are you listening to? If you're listening to music 24/7, what do you think that that's going to do? Also, the hertz that they have in the music, literally the music industry has a rule where you cannot put a hertz frequency that heals the body, like in rap music, right? Their frequency is not a high level frequency. So yeah, they don't allow that. So that's why when you go on YouTube, you will see certain videos where it literally says like 432 and up hertz, let's say Lil Baby song, because the industry does not allow that, because they literally put low vibrational frequencies in their music to keep us low, to keep us at a low vibration. What TV shows are you looking at? What are your friends doing? Who are your friends? How are your family members? You have to reprogram your mind. If you want your depression to go away and your anxiety and suicidal tendencies, again, reprogram your mind. Reprogram your subconscious thoughts. Journal. When is the first time that I felt like I was worth nothing? When is the first time that I wanted to cause harm to myself? What situation led up to that? Did I have someone to talk to? Do I feel comfortable talking to someone? You need to extinguish what is the root cause of my depression, and you need to work your way around it. People could sit here and say all day long, well, my depression is just my depression and it is what it is. No. Also, spiritually, it's because it's dark entities around you. Again, when you are in a low vibrational sequence, you attract dark entities. Okay? And you know what? I'm gonna make a video on that. Like, what dark entities? That's gonna be for the next video. What dark entities are these that are placed in us, that keep us at a low vibration? Okay, because it's a whole shebang that I can go on to that, but I want to make that as a separate video, because like I said, it's pretty deep and it's a lot of information. But right now I just want to talk about reprogramming the mind. Okay, so yes, you need to look at what is in your circle, what food are you eating, things like that, because also the food has an effect on your depression as well. When you are eating nothing but junk food, you're eating nothing but just sweets all the time, you're not working out, basically you're not taking care of yourself, that plays a role into your depression as well. Hey, some people want to resort to medication to help their depression, but 9 times out of 10, every person that I have literally spoken to that has depression or anxiety, they tell me that they don't like the medicine because it doesn't make them feel good. And on top of that, it doesn't help. So yes, when it comes to depression, you fight that shit like you fighting somebody else, because that depression is not you. It's literally an entity that you're fighting against. So whoop it, get up, say f you depression, f you anxiety, and keep the game rolling. You should not feel like shit, because let me tell you something. I've been through molestation. I almost got kidnapped. I done been through hatred from other people that just didn't like me just because. So yeah, your girl been bullied as well. Okay, I even got bullied on the internet harshly by the people that I went to school with. I even got bullied by my own family members. And your girl is still here today because you know why? That is not to sit here and bring you down. You don't go through that because you're weak. The weak don't go through that. Strong people go through that because you can handle it. You can. And yeah, there's gonna be days where you're gonna sit here and say, damn, like, I really don't feel like doing that. I really don't feel like working through it. That. Do it. Just do it. Okay, Nike should sponsor me. Just do it, boo. Just do it, my guy. Because let me tell you something. Your future self is going to be so proud to look at your past self and say, yeah, we did that. We did that. Do you want your future self to sit here and look back at you and be like, damn, man, you couldn't just keep going for me? For me. That is why I'm doing this. That is why I keep going. That's why I kept going. And I beat the depression because I need my future self to look back at my past self and congratulate me. Because why not? I deserve nothing but the best and only the best. And you deserve nothing but the best and only the best. So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this little reprogramming your mind subconscious thing. Here it is right here. I love listening to things like this. Do it before you go to sleep. Right before you go to sleep, put it on your speaker, put it in your headphones. Lay down. This is how I literally cured my depression. It's because I listened to things like that. I am smart. I am beautiful. I am worthy of greatness. No one is like me. And that is the beauty of it. Because no one is the same. And that's another thing where depression comes into play. Is where it's like, oh, well, I wish I looked like that girl. Or I wish I could be built like her. Bro, nobody is gonna be like her and nobody is gonna be like you. And that's what makes it unique, is that nobody is the same. Nobody can be me and I can never be nobody else. And that is all right. That is okay. Some of you girls be sitting here crying because you ain't got double D titties and a BBL booty. Okay, who cares? First off, that's just a trend right now. Trends literally come and go. So stick to being you. Stop comparing yourself. And boss the up for you. Not for nobody else. That's another thing. Depression, anxiety comes because, mainly anxiety too sometimes. Depending on what you're really dealing with. It comes from society. Because society says, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta look like this, you gotta talk like that. If I want to talk like this, I'm gonna talk like this. Meaning, you know, I heard all my life a lady shouldn't cuss. Well, you can't lick my ass in a pig ass in a dog. Cause I'm a talk how I want to talk. Because it's me. I'm gonna be how I want to be. Also, society want to sit here and say, oh, if you're a lady, you gotta shave. Are you dumb? Do you think they shaved back in the day? No. Cause let me tell you this. If we had we gonna go through it, but let's say everything shut down, stores shut down, like we going through the revelations as we speak right now, right? Okay, we going through a galactic war right now, right? So when all this stuff goes away, ain't nobody finna be shaving no coochie, ain't nobody finna be shaving no armpits. So yeah, if you a man and you sit here and say that, well, baby, let me tell you something. You're finna be eating some hairy coochie within the next few years. So yes, society be programming kids into doing stuff. I remember another thing, I was going through my stuff. I was looking at videos of people posting people shooting their brains out. I literally saw videos of people cutting themselves, people bleeding out in the tub, people taking pills and overdosing. I'm seeing this on social media. during the time that I am going through depression, during the time that I didn't have my self-worth, during the time where I was crying out for help. It became my normal, to the point where I started posting things like that. I started posting things saying like, oh, I don't want to be here. I hope I'm dead. I'm going to kill myself. Like I'm posting this like it's a Facebook status. Like it's normal. No, it's not, because I was programmed. Literally, I was programmed into thinking that shit was okay, and it was okay for me to be watching that. A little kid should not be watching things like that at all. Also, the music that I was listening to, I was told rock music helps with your emotions. Don't get me wrong though, your girl loves some rock music, and I listen to it, but I listen to it carefully. Cause the lyrics when I was going through my old stuff, I was listening to my lyrics. I mean, not my lyrics, but I was listening to the lyrics of certain rock musics that I was listening to. No. What goes into your ears will travel through your mind, and it will travel through your spirit, your soul, and your heart. Be mindful of listening to things. Also listening to things like nigga cheating. Listen to music like that. You programming your mind to have a nigga that's gonna cheat on you. You manifest every single thing in your life. You manifesting about you listening to music how ain't all women are. Well, granted, when you get older, my dog, you're gonna have a female that's most likely gonna be a hoe. She ain't gonna be So be mindful of the music, the social media influences, the TV influences, friend influences, and also family member influences around you. 9 times out of 10, it's a lot of generational curse breakers going around here that are realizing that you're gonna have to break a lot of cycles that have gone into your family. Y'all want to meet my boyfriend? He just ran 2 miles, so he's laying down. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna just end the video here, but yes, that is just how you reprogram your mind. Like I said, music, babe, shut up. Music, social media influences, friends, and everything. So if you see that you are trying to reprogram your mind and the people that are in your circle are not trying to elevate as well, cut them off. Meaning that if you're sitting here saying, oh, you know, man, like I don't want to go out drinking today because, you know, like I'm trying to stop drinking so much, and they sitting here, come on. No, cut it off, because now you're being disrespectful and you're not understanding what I'm saying, and you're not trying to see how I'm trying to level up myself. And in all honesty, the people that be sitting here trying to convince you to sit here and break into your bad habits, those people are low-key gonna be your enemies in the long run once they see you elevated, and they ain't gonna like that shit. And they gonna sit here, oh man, you think you better than me, or you changed and you think you're all that, when that's not the case. Happy Mental Health Mondays.